Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, How to Start Your Farm, episode number 7. And as you can see, the money now, we're on 1.2 million and 89,000 over what I originally wanted, because as I didn't want to take a loan. Now I've also brought up the Farm Tech trailer because it was going to give me about 13 grand. Let's just get that out of the way. So we go into the shop. Now we go into the garage. And there it is, 13,285. Well, for those who don't know, you get more money if you bring it to the shop. So I just want to see how much more than that we're going to get. Shall we sell? Yes. And we got 15,942, so that was well worth doing. Now we're on to the 1,300, and we've got enough to buy field number 8. That's another thing, when you're buying fields, you can use it to your advantage, where ideally I want to do cotton in field number 8, but at the moment there isn't cotton. Now we planted some soybeans, and currently in field number 8 there is soybeans, so we're going to buy it with soybeans. The growth rate, it's nearly at the end of the first growing season, so what I did is I went into the options and turned off the growing. Where's it gone? Plant growth. I turned off plant growth just while so I don't miss that stage, because that stage might be critical. I might not be able to put that stage in again. And the size of the field, we need that fertilised. So also, when I was looking, I was like, look at all these fertilised contracts. There's all of these are fertilised contracts. So I'm going to do every one which is over 5 grand. And that way we should do about 50,000-60,000. But the advantage of this is we can go and hire, lease, I keep saying hire, lease, let's lease crop protection. No, we want vehicle crop protection. It means we can go and get the Rubicon, and we're going to hire that for 24 grand. So if we're making about 50-60 grand, we're going to more than make our money back for it, as we need our original field fertilised and field number 8 going to be fertilised. So let's lease that. And we also need a couple of pallets of fertiliser, which, yeah, they're 3,200 each time as well. So we're back at under the 1,300, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be generating money. So let's get these filled up. I think it's 2, we might even need more. In fact, yeah, let's just buy it. Yeah, let's fill it right up. I do like using this. I used to hate fertilising until this beast came out, and flying along at 15 mile an hour, such a big spread. I think it's 48 odd meters. Awesome bit of kit. Right, so we've got, they are ready to go. So I think the first thing we need to do is to go in and actually buy field number 8. So that's it, that is ours. So we need to fertilise that field, but we've also got these contracts. Now I think we're going to do field number 12, which we just accept that one. Definitely field number 4. Oh, you can only do one at a time. Right, so where is field number 13? Oh, that's just on the top there. So let's go and do field number 13 first. Right, there we go. Now I did lose quite a bit of money on doing these contracts, because I didn't it was in planting. I did some planting and I used the refill option in the in the settings menu, and I only put in I did need, it was going to be 88 pallets of seed in the end, and that's why I didn't want to do it, and I put it on the worker and it cost 88,000, and I didn't get that money reimbursed. All I got was a few grand which I used until I run the machine out. So I didn't realise you will lose a lot of money on contracts if you don't have the, like for instance, the fertilizer or the seed in the machine. If it takes it from, if you've got it on the options menu, it's not, you're not going to get that money back. You just don't get it back. Right, well, I'm going to go off and get this field done. I'm also going to do the couple of other fields. Just want to recoup the costs of the initial outlay of 24,000 for the Rubicon. And if we make some money and pay for our fertilizer costs, that's even better. So I shall do a time lapse. See you in a minute. So that didn't take long. That was the first contract. Now we go in and get paid on that. Complete, collect. Reimbursements, we got no reimbursements. I don't understand. Right, we're going to go and do this 20 grand one for field number 4. And then we need to do another 2, and we've recouped our original costs. Righto, second contract done. So let's collect on that. Collect. Now if we go into the finances, contracts income 32 grand, so that's all good, and our vehicle leasing costs are 32 grand as well. So I wanted to do one more, which is that one there. Accept contract, field number 7. Right, I'll see you at field 7. We'll go and get that done, and I'll see you after that. So that's another mission done. Collect on that one. 14,000. I don't understand why I'm not getting any reimbursement costs back. Because what money? I'm on 88,000 at the moment. So we collect that. Yeah, and we didn't get any of our money back. What I spent for fertilizer. Fertilizer costs minus 12 grand. Oh well, we're back in the money again anyway. We're on 102,000. Now we're gonna have to put this worker back on buy. Otherwise he's not going to finish that, and I don't particularly want to do all this field myself. So we'll do a strip across the top there, and then he should be all good. Right, there we go. That's all set up. He should just get on and get on with that field. Right, now we're going to go back over to where I've got the Scorpion King, because I wanted to show you. Look, it is totally in the red. Now the only thing it does when you run it out for maintenance is it still drives at normal speed, but but it's just a little bit slow and lethargic. All the hydraulics are a little bit slow. When you cut in the wood, it is very slow, and you try and put up a steep hill and it just won't have it. Sorry. But the other thing I couldn't work out is that we go into the shop and you go onto a Scorpion King, and we've got that one on lease. So that one's on lease, and it says 4,400 a day, but it's not charging me that at all. And operating hour is 9,000. I know that total figure there, where you've got base costs, operating hour, and per day is the 22,000 for your initial leasing costs, but it only charges me. It was about 1,000 a day for everything I've got, so I don't understand why that is. Yeah, you can see that the leasing costs on Tuesday went up dramatically. Ever since that went in the red, it went up, but I've only been paying £484 leasing cost. Bearing in mind I got the Manitou on lease as well, so I was just going to keep leasing this, but I do want to repair it. So let's go into the garage, and you see there's my bought items, and there's the leased ones. You see repair L3, £352 to repair. That's a bargain. We'll repair that, not a problem. So the other thing I noticed is on your, so anything what needs repairing, you're better off getting it repaired, because otherwise it's like this FZ60 needs repairing. I didn't notice it did anything different apart from it was a little bit slower, but repair that. And we'll repair the JCB, and everything else is fine. So yeah, we got full in the green again. So I was going to get rid of the Scorpion King, but I've still got these trees, these last few trees. Well, these are the extra ones I planted. So there's about 70 left, and they're doing about 10 grand a tree, so pretty nice money. So you got like 700 grand left in the ground there, but I planted it on this top end still, because I might even sell off the lower bits with the, and get rid of the chickens, which I do want to sell. As soon as that field's fertilised, I'm going to speed up time, and then we're going to sell some chickens. Yeah, and he's on his second. So it's stripped down. Let's just check on the map, see if it's fertilising okay. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Good thing this field doesn't need ploughing or didn't need lime, so I should get pretty good yield off this, especially when we got down at the lower bottom. We need to fertilise those, but jobs are good, and I think this field is going to be the key to making lots and lots of money, because we can just do large amounts quantity each time. And the first one we are going to go for the, we're going to do the, is he going on the same strip? No, he isn't. We're going to do cotton, and I would like to buy a couple of the other fields, but we've got to generate some more money. I got 500,000 available on the loan, which I thought would have gone up as soon as I bought more land, but it didn't. I bought this field and it only gave me 500,000 on the loan still, so we're going to try and stay out of that loan. Righto, so we've got that field number 8 is fertilised. I'm so glad it had soybeans in when I was buying it. That's the advantage. You always try and buy a field if it's got some crops in it, because that saved me probably a couple of hours of seeding. So you can just buy it, fertilise it, and get on with it. Right, the next thing I'll do actually is I want to turn crops back on fast. Plant growth, fast, and we're also going to speed up time, and that way by the time we get down to the farm, it should need some fertilizer, because it's already had one stage. This is the field down round our farm. Well, it's not a farm yet. I don't even know if we're going to put the farm down there. So today we have made, what are you talking, it's about 45 grand. We're up 45 grand, as well as got the Rubicon on hire, which I should check in a minute to see if there's any more contracts. Although we will need to go and fill up some fertilizer, but it's a good way of making money. Anytime you want to fertilise your field, make sure that you go and do a couple of contracts and it pays for it. Right, so the ground's, there it is, there's the first growth stage. Right, we want to slow time down. And actually we will turn plant growth off just while I fertilise this. Now this is a funny shape. And I probably am going to need some more fertiliser, because it's not going to do the whole field, surely. Yep, sometimes big is not good, and this field might be one of them. And the worker doesn't want to work. Oh, he does. Whoa, what was all that? I'll slow down. It's in the way. I'm in trouble catching up. It's not actually taking on the grain for some reason. Take lime off. Oh, that's because this bit had, I've never harvested that bit of the field, so that's why it's not showing up, because it doesn't need it. So here should be a different story. Yes, great. It's still not showing up on the actual grain though. Stop. No, so yeah, it is. That's strange. And now I've got it wedged. There it is. It's going. Oh. Come on. Yeah, this is a little bit too big for this field down here. you should be able to do a couple. Oh no, 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 no. Whoa, that was a bit of frame rate drop there. You have not completed your task. This worker does not want to work. Oh no, we've run out. Eating into that money. Let's just check, see, yep, it is going down. But the worker doesn't want to work there. There he goes. It is a pain when you run out. Whoa. That frame rate, it doesn't like it. So we did miss a line. Come on, worker. There he goes. Whoa, serious frame drop. The frame rate is crazy. I don't know what is all the trees. Something doesn't like it. Right, so all we've got to do now is do that little bit down there. And we call it that for the day. I might actually keep this Rubicon because I do want to fertilise do the next fertiliser stage, and otherwise you'll pay initial leasing costs, so I think we will keep it. Right, so chicken wise, what we got on the chickens? We got 356. Yep, let's go and sell 200 chickens as well. And that's a bit more money in the bank. Right, there we go. That's a lot of number crunching. They need to sort that out. Confirm, 5 grand. So back up to 91,000. And yeah, we just got under the 200 now. But the main thing is the food. Because the crazy thing is, ever since I started this chicken coop, I haven't put any more food in. All I've done is when it gets to peak, sell it. And the food just, well, I haven't needed to put any more in whatsoever. Loving that. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed the episode today. We've made a little bit of money. I'll show you how to make money with the fertiliser. Just make sure you get those contracts on. It's especially if you've got it on easy. That always helps. It gives you that extra bit of money, especially, you know, you need that to get started on this farm, otherwise it just takes ages. I'm onto this map for about 53 hours so far, so, and we've still only just bought the first big large field, but we will be harvesting that next time, and hopefully that'll generate some nice money, and then we can start getting some cotton in the ground, and it should be money in the bank here on in. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give me a like, and if you want to see more content, then hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.